Okay, so today we're going to be learning about how to solve two-step equations. Now, you guys have already learned how to solve one-step equations. So, let's say we have x plus 2 equals 5. This is a one-step equation. The easy thing about two-step equations is that with y'all's previous knowledge about one-step equations, you only have to do one more step to get the answer to a two-step equation. So let's just go over one-step equations really fast. To do this, you guys know that the first step is to perform the opposite operation as what the original equation is, and then you'll have x equal to a number, and that's your answer. So does anyone want to come up and do this for me? Shelby? Oh, sorry. Thanks. X equals 3, yeah. You guys agree with this answer?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So this is correct because she did, just like how I said before, she subtracted 2 on both sides because the original equation added 2. And it's good that she remembered to subtract 2 from both sides because that's the golden rule in math. You have to do what you do to one side, you do to the other. So then we ended up with x equals 3, which is correct. So now I'll give an example of a two-step equation. Okay, this is a two-step equation. The first thing we're going to do is almost the same as the last one. We're going to see that we have a plus 5 here, and we want to get this x by itself. So to do that, we need to get rid of everything else that's with the x and put it on the other side of the equal sign. So we're going to want to get rid of this 5 and get it over here. How do we get rid of the plus 5 and put it on this side? Mary Claire?
You subtract 5.
Yeah, we're going to subtract 5 on both sides. So then we have a 3x, this is just 0, equals 20 minus 5 is?
15.
15, yeah. So 3x equals 15. Now we have 3 multiplied by x equals 15. So what we need to do to get this x completely by itself on this side of the equal sign is do the opposite of multiplication. What is the opposite of multiplication? Brian?
Division.
Division, yeah. So we're going to divide 3x by 3 and 15 by 3 on the other side. And then we have 3 divided by 3 is just a 1. So 1x equals 15 divided by 3 is 5. Yeah. So we have x equals 5. Now the good thing with this one, just like one-step equations, is we can plug in our answer to the original equation and make sure it's correct. So we have 3 times x, which is 5. So 3 times 5, and then just a plus 5 equals 20. So 3 times 5 is what?
15.
15. 15 plus 5 equals 20. And 15 plus 5 we know is 20. So we end up with a 20 equals 20, which is a true statement, so you guys know that we got the right answer. So there's just an example of that. And I have created a little acronym to help you guys remember how to solve two-step equations. And it goes along, it's a song that goes along to the acronym OINK, where OINK stands for opposite, I stands for isolate, N stands for number, and K stands for no. So the song, I'm going to sing it first, and then you guys are going to sing it with me. It goes, O, perform the opposite operation. I, be sure to isolate the variable. N, x should be equal to a number. K, check to know that you are right. Okay, so that's a cute little song. Now you guys sing along with me. O, perform the opposite operation. I, be sure to isolate the variable. N, x should be equal to a number. K, check to know that you are right. Okay, way to go, you guys. I really hope you can cut off the end.